Welcome to episode 85 of the Guitar Builders Basics video podcast. Luthier's tips, tricks and training from me, Ben Crow, Crimson Guitars in the UK. It is a chilly morning today, but all is good. As you know, the competition is closed. The giveaway of various plectrums upon reaching our 30,000th subscriber, we were rather heavily oversubscribed. About nearly 300 people entered, so I need to pick through that and find out who entered first and all of that jazz. I really am absolutely taken by surprise. Hold on for a second. Never pull a file backwards, ever. We have a student in the building. Anyway, now, here is today's question. Oh yes, questions. You've got to ask the questions, otherwise I can't answer them. So, ask in the forums at crimsonguitars.com. Put a link to your question in the members' questions for a show bit. You don't have to be a premium paid member in order to post on the forums and all of that and answer, etc. We've got well over 1,000 members now, and it's a growing and vibrant community. Or you can ask in the comments underneath this video, and if I see it, because there are more and more of them, now that we're at 30,000 subscribers, we will, I'll answer, or email through to guild@crimsonguitars.com. And if you have any ideas for products or services that you'd like to see Crimson Guitars offer, a new tool to add to our luthier supplies or a new service or something, please send that email through to. This entire thing is all entirely because of you. I used the word entire too many times in that sentence. Entirely too many times in that sentence. Anyhow, this is a question from Myth, and he is a guild member. He says, you mentioned making an acrylic guitar body last podcast. And this is a relatively old question. We do podcasts every day-ish. So anyway, in a recent podcast, you mentioned making an acrylic guitar body. It's a cool idea that I might give a shot at myself. Now, I get making a bolt-on neck for the wood neck, but how in the hell did you join an acrylic headstock to a neck? Does it just glue on like any other scarf joint? First of all, if you're considering making an acrylic instrument, I did not wear a gas mask of any sort. And this is the prototype for Goldfrapps bass player, Charlie Jones. And I carved this out of a single solid 4 foot by foot and a bit block. This thing was 2 inches thick. And I did not wear a gas mask of any sort, and I should have. It was absolutely messy and smelly and not particularly pleasant to work with. Other tips are it polishes just like lacquer. If you are patient, you can work through the grits. So do your carving with a router or angle grinder or something like that. And or even chisels and hand tools actually work as well, to a certain extent. Fine sand, random water sander, and go up through the grits right up to 1,500 to 2,000 or so, and then it polishes up like a lacquer and you get a beautiful shiny surface. I, in those days, tried to miss a few steps and wasn't quite so good. Now, as to the glue conundrum, basically, yes, it does. Perspex will glue, acrylic will glue. I think they're pretty much the same thing. And you can make the scarf joint in exactly the same way as you would on a normal guitar. Now, let me try and rest this somewhere where I can see the headstock. When I make a scarf joint, I tend to try and have the joint inside of the headstock so that I can cover it with a veneer front and back. I also tend not to do scarf joints. My necks are either one piece or a multi-laminate one-piece thing. However, when gluing a perspex head on, I would have the scarf come underneath the neck so that you've got the extra strength from the fretboard. And obviously you don't particularly want wood appearing up here. The real question is what glue to use. And And another reason to wear a gas mask is that the best glue I found was cyanoacrylate or super glue. Lots of it. Not that thin, weedy, watery type stuff. Good old medium viscosity or thick viscosity even, super glue. Industrial stuff. Slather it on, spread it out, and clamp up as normal. And it basically melts the perspex a little bit and glues it in, and you're fine. One other thing that I did when I was building a perspex instrument for the guitarist with Susie Q and the Banshees, actually, we made a wooden neck, wooden headstock, and I cut out the entire center of that wooden headstock and inlaid a ruby red perspex block through the center. So basically it had a wooden outline and a perspex center. I'm not entirely sure why we did it that way. It definitely worked. The problem is you can see the joints and you can see the glue through the perspex, obviously. And yes, I don't think I would do it that way again, but I'm giving you options. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to support us financially and help pay the wages of the young lady, my sister, who's editing all these videos for us. Then you can join the guild as a paid member or go and check out our tools at crimsonguitars.com. And the best thing at the moment is our new nut slotting multi-tool, which is amazing. Don't go and buy it right now because there's a bit of a delay. We've had too many sold. Where's the prototype? Here's the prototype. And we've got all the gauges that you need. The big one comes with 15 different gauges. Anything you will ever need as a repairman. Anyway, advertising over. Have an awesome day. I will see you tomorrow. Actually, here we go. People have been asking me to do a... I suspect that people don't believe that we actually have staff working here, or that maybe I'm making it up how many we've got. And people have been asking me for the last week or so if we can do a short tour of the workshop, introducing you to people. And we're a bit short-staffed today, but tomorrow I will wander around the workshop and introduce you to people. And you're just going to have to forgive the mess. Anyway, so that'll be tomorrow's video. Have an awesome day. Goodbye. I just said tomorrow's video. I lied through my teeth. Tomorrow's video is going to be an unboxing of a whole load of new Triton tools, because tomorrow is Saturday. I'm recording this on Thursday for Friday. On Friday, I'm going to be recording Monday's video, which is going to be a short tour of the workshop. Doing these things slightly in advance is ever so confusing, ever so slightly confusing. I'm going to go now. Goodbye.